Hello all, and welcome to a little ditty of Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. Uh, I was thinking of holding off starting this Let's Play for a while, but I kinda can't wait to get on with it. It's a very, very long game, I assume. I've only ever gotten up to maybe... Oh, okay, yeah. I've only maybe gotten up to 15, 20 hours in, a bit past Igabuka Road, and I always stop. Not because I don't like the game, but because it can get kinda grindy. And my attention span is very small, but with my new Let's Play channel and my determination to finish any game that I start, hopefully I will finally finish this game. Believe me, it is a very daunting task. Actually, back up for a second. Let me see if my emulation is... Yeah, alright. For the record, I am using an emulator, but also, I have a PS2, I have the game, I just simply cannot get my PS2s to keep working. All the more reason why. I'm a big believer in game archival, emulation, so on and so forth. If that is your only option, I do not hate you for doing it. Hell, even if it's just an option and you choose that option, I don't blame you for it. It's just simply, at times, way easier, way more convenient. Now, just straight up pirating games is a different conversation, but anyway, woman's voice. A world that loses its power will fade away into nothingness. If such is the fate of this world, then I shall return it to its mother's womb. The world must first die for it to be born again. That is the only way to salvation as recorded in ancient prophecy. Got a migraine headache. The world will fall for its sins, and humans will all disappear. But I don't want you to meet that same fate. I want to help you hold on to your life. By the way, this is easily a top 5 track of this game for me. It is fucking beautiful. Let's listen to it for a second. It simultaneously sells the mystery of this game very well, and the calmness, that strange sense of calmness you also feel talking to this woman. So beautiful. To do so, I need to know your name. Will you tell me who you are? Okay, I'm going to go by my real name. Perhaps I'll slightly alter my last name. There we are. Justin Demiboi. Or as you might say it in Japan, Demiboi Justin. Oh, pardon me, there's a pop-up on my screen. Apple update. Okay, enter nickname. Why, of course. My other moniker is Hammett, but for the sake of my LP channel, I'm gonna go by Seymour. This okay. Demiboi Justin Seymour. Yes! I see your name is Justin Demiboi. Not quite, but... for the sake of conversation, sure. As of now, you will live... Your will to live shall be sustained. Believe in it, and live. I don't understand. You may not understand right now, but please don't forget what you've heard here. I am the nurturer of the next world. It is my duty to create the world that is to come. Now I want you to say my name out loud. And for all these characters, I go with their default names, because I have no creativity. Ding ding ding, that's right, what do we have for her, Johnny? My name is Yuko Takao. I hope that is pronounced correctly. Justin. I won't shed one more tear, not even at the world's end. I'd like to see you in the next world, though. Go ahead and wake up. It's time. Come to the light, my son. Yogi, oh, pardon me. Please do not rush onto the train. The door is now closing. Well, who's this vanilla freak? Oh, it's the protagonist. It's the titular soon-to-be demi-fiend. You received a message. You're late. You're way late, Justin Demiboi. You haven't forgotten that we're going to visit Mr. Cow, have you? Hurry up and get over to Yoyogi Park. You're wasting my quality time. It's from your classmate, whom I shall name Izumu Nita. Nita Izumu. I don't care if you come or not, but Mr. Cow is nice to me when you're around. Oh yeah, you better make sure you look nice for her too. How about the jacket you bought the other day? You know, the one with the demon graphic on it. You're just the mood maker, don't forget that. I feel my friends are manipulating me a little bit. Are you heading to Yoyogi Park? Pardon me. As always, my allergies are a bitch. Yoyogi Park, too. After the incident, we've had a lot of looky-loos, but not so many customers. Man, I've had a lot of free time on my hands. Huh? Are you saying that you haven't heard the news? What's going on? Well, through the grapevine, how should I put this? Yesterday there was a riot at Yoyogi Park. If you want the details, you can check the giant screen. A bunch of people were killed. You could hear the sirens wailing all night long. I'm sorry about that. I shouldn't be talking on the job, even if I'm not busy. Even just looking at characters like him, make me miss the old style of Kaneko's character design. I really do miss it. Doi is okay, but Kaneko, irreplaceable. Okay. What's the quick turn? Right, B. Alright. Will you leave the area? Yes, I will. Do you want the game to progress? Yes, I do want the game to progress. I already know where to go, but because of this awesome music, and there are things to do here, I will talk to some people. I just saw this foreign guy in red. Oh! I've actually never talked to this person, apparently, before, because I've never heard this line of dialogue. Obviously referring to Dante from the Devil May Cry series. I just saw this foreign guy in red. He had a giant sword on his back and looked dangerous. But I swear I've seen him somewhere before. Cheeky fucks. Old man, not again, I need my pills! The hospital up ahead hasn't been open for a while, what's going on? And this is where you get to hear about the news. Oh, I can't even click on it. Okay? Tourist girl. Wowie! What's up with everyone here? Everyone's so dang crabby, even after the riot. By the way, do you want to have a good time with me? I had no choice in the matter, unfortunately. I must keep going. Due to investigations, the entrances to Yoyogi Park have been closed off. We ask for your cooperation. That is blatantly untrue, because I can just do this. Well, I can get to one of the entrances and actually go in there. Or I could be a total rebel and cut that tape and head on inside anyway. Man, great, the entire park is closed. I won't be able to get a single picture of the scene. Just my luck. What's up, kid? Nothing much, man. What's going down with you? Well, this is what they said on TV. The clash between a well-known company and a civic organization results in deaths. But those who live on the fringe say that it was a struggle between two opposing cults. Your cell phone started to ring. Huh? Isn't that your phone ringing? Hi, Justin. It's me. I finally got a hold of you. What have you been doing all this time? Please enter your classmate's name. Now that is a name if I've ever seen one. Chiaki Hayasaka. Chiaki Hayasaka. Or is it Hayasaka? It's not Leviosa, it's Leviosa. I could see if it was a Sumu. Isamu. Yeah, that's probably right. Isamu. But you're never late. Did something happen? Where are you now, Yoyogi Park? Well, since you didn't show up on time, Isamu, and I left without you. We're almost there. So yeah, I'm sorry, but can you come directly to the hospital? You know which hospital it is? Yeah, Shinjuku Medical Center. Just go east from Shinjuku Station, and you can't miss it. Oh, well. I wanted to talk to Miss Takao about what I should do after graduation anyway. I'll be there ASAP. Thanks, I'm not planning on staying there long. Okay then, see you later. Or is it Shiaki? I hate that I don't know. Hayasaka. I'll just call her... No, I don't want to call her that either. I'll call her... Chiaki. I'll call her Chiaki. Fuck it. Chiaki it is. Hey, wait a minute. You're going to Shinjuku Medical Center? That's where I'm heading to. What a coinkydink. Here's the latest issue of Vogue magazine for you to read at the hospital. Here, take this. This issue isn't out yet. You know what happened here, right? And you probably don't know what kind of place that hospital is either. The report on the Gaia cult and the scripture Moroku. It's an interesting read. I'm sure there are mispronunciations from me all over the place. If so, I apologize. You attained an issue of Ayakashi Monthly. You wouldn't normally associate a hospital with the occult, but that place is different. Heh. False info is pretty common in the occult industry. If it does turn out to be wrong, just laugh it off, okay? Well, I'd better get going. I have more plot to reveal elsewhere. My name is Hijuri. If we ever meet again, let me know what you thought about my article. You are a supremely handsome man, Hijuri. I believe it's this entrance? Yes. I've been through these first few hours a lot of times. I've been past him at the door twice, and I've gotten up to that point about 6-7 times. This game continues to captivate me to finish it, but I never actually finish it. Okay, so again, I'm going to refer to her as Chiaki. Justin, you finally made it. You know, this hospital, it's a little strange. There's nobody here, not a single person. Look, even the reception desk is empty. Isn't it creepy here? I don't like it. Isamu is looking for Mr. Takao right now. He hasn't come back yet, though. He better not be off fooling around. Hey, what's that magazine? Some guy gave it to me. I liked his face. You got it from a stranger? You shouldn't do that. Come on, you should know better than that to take magazines from strangers. It's rule number 1. Pardon me. Ayakashi Monthly. I'd never heard of it before. What? It's an occult magazine? Why would you bring something like that here? Well, I guess it might help me kill some time. Justin, can you go look for Isamu? If we can't find Mr. Takao, then I don't want to stay here another minute. He should be on the 2nd floor where the patient's rooms are. I'll wait here. Oh yeah, let me borrow this magazine. Thanks, bye. Sucker. Okay. I know to go over here. I really wish you could explore the roof part of the hospital. Even if there's nothing there, I would just like to have a free space to roam through. Oh yeah, other side. Someone is on the other hallway. Is in the other hallway. Oh, is that Naoto Shirogane? I could swear I caught a glimpse of the iconic hat. Gasp! That's just Isamu. Dude, you scared the crap out of me! Justin, why'd you startle me like that? You come here late, you cause trouble? Jeez. Ah, forget it. I'm sure you noticed already, but man, this place is deserted. I called Miss Takao and double checked though. She said Shinjuku Medical Center. Relax, bud. Chillax. How can you be so calm? To tell you the truth, I'm getting kind of nervous. And I'm constantly having to readjust my hat. I checked out most of this place. I don't know where else Miss Takao could be. Oh well. I'll go back and see how Chiaki is doing. She's probably all mad at me because I've been gone so long. Sigh. It's hard to please a girl with her upbringing. Rude. See you in a bit, Justin. I really hope that this is nothing we should be worried about. I'm sure this applies to everybody, but it's always very awkward reading your own name. On top of that, I hate my real name. It's the one that I most identify with, but it's the one that I also hate. Out of respect for my mother, I don't plan on ever changing my name. I mean, it's your prerogative if you want to do it. I don't think it's a matter of respect, but for me, like it kind of feels that way. I don't plan on changing my name, but I do not like my name, frankly. Oh, you're back. Justin. You know that special report at the beginning of the magazine? Well, it says some things that are a little disturbing. There's gonna be a Disturbed concert here in town soon. According to the report, there's a group of demon worshippers who call themselves the Gaia Cult. They're right here in Japan. Anyway, they believe in this book of prophecy called the Scripture Moroku. In that book, it says that chaos will befall the world. And these people are actually trying to make that happen. The reporter wasn't able to learn what is meant by chaos. It could be worldwide terrorism, or some other tragedy, you know. No luck finding Miss Takao. Also, hi, I'm Izumu again. I even checked the men's room. For what that's worth. Sigh, I don't think we need to know that. We're in the middle of a conversation, so please save the details for later. Now, where were we? Oh yeah, read this part. A hospital on the east side of Shinjuku is closely linked to their plan. Let me guess, it ends with more to come in our next issue, right? You know, this could be the hospital that they're referring to. I've heard weird stories about this place. Things like they experiment on patients and how a psychic got scared and ran out of here. There was also one about the hospital being under the influence of some cult. That sounds familiar. Really? I haven't heard those things before. Maybe we shouldn't have come. I don't normally take this kind of magazine too seriously, but now I suddenly am. There's definitely something wrong with this hospital. I'm worried about Miss Takao. I mean, it might be Miss Takao, I don't know. Hey, let's look around some more. If we don't find anything, then at least we'll know that there's nothing bad here. It looks like you can access the annex from the second floor. I'll go take a look. Here you go, Justin. You can use this to search the basement. You obtained an ID card. Why don't you search the basement yourself? You're not scared, are you? Of course not. I'm sure she's not down there. That's why I'm having Justin go. All Justin needs to do is to confirm that Miss Takao is not in the basement. It is my duty to see her in person. If something does happen, Justin, just run like hell, alright? Sigh, I can't believe him sometimes. But now I'm worried about Mystical. We should make sure she's okay. And hopefully if she was in any danger, she ran like hell. Straight out of this place. Okay. Wait, I think I'm going the wrong way. Not too sure. I might be. Oh, boom, boom, oh, wait. Elevator. Okay, and I plan on, for this LP, to do a lot of cuts. A lot of editing. My current plan right now is to, for all the new demons that I meet along the way, and or the ones that I converse with and, you know, capture or whatever, I'm going to show those off, but everything else cut out entirely. If I'm being too quiet, I might cut that out too. But usually I will include all the exploratory segments and the story segments, all the new stuff. Yes, so here we go. That is the plan for this LP. Insert your ID card. Use the ID card. Like I said before, believe me, this is a very daunting task to keep a game this elongated interesting to watch. And I hope I can do it justice. Oh! That is some rapid escalation. Wonder what's going on here. It seems as if those comments about the human experiments was not for nothing. Immediately you see some evidence of that. And of the occult. And this motherfucker. Hikawa. It's probably Hikawa. Well, what do we have here? Who dares to disrupt the stillness? How irritating. A well-known poet once said, April is the cruelest month. Why? Because it is then that one must wake up from a long sleep and face the barren world. Looking back on the past, it is evident that the history of mankind is comprised of meaningless events. The worthless overgrowth of a civilization blind to its sins. Continuous bloodshed and war, and thousands of years of repeating the same mistakes again and again. The world must start over from the beginning. The way to salvation was foretold in the scripture of Maruku, and today is the day that the prophecy shall be fulfilled. The old world will sink like a setting sun, and the new world will arise in its place. And you're telling all of this complete poetry to this one little person. Why am I so important to you? I mean, for all he knows, I'm just some guy. Who are you? Indeed, who am I? I am nobody right now. From what I remember, you're not one of our followers who survived the purge at the park. An acquaintance of Mystical? Come to think of it, this was a hospital, wasn't it? I see you came to visit her. However, even a pebble creates ripples when cast in water. I do feel pity for you, but your life ends here. Bahamut, it's Bahamut, right? Bahamut, I choose you! Yep. Do not fear. All the inhabitants of this world will follow before long. Your time has come just a bit sooner, that's all. Well, any normal person would run away. Run like hell, as Isamu might say. What a futile attempt. One should face death honorably. Stop! Hi. What, can't you let one person go? It should have absolutely no effect on our plan. The insignificance of the gesture makes no difference. I will not allow any exceptions. If you don't stop him, if you don't save him, I'll stop cooperating with you. Such a troublesome maiden. Well, I'll leave the teaching to the teacher. Please leave this room. I would like to enjoy this blissful inn in solitude. Before this world ends, I would like to check my Facebook notifications. Justin, I'll be waiting on the roof. We'll have a good view of the city from there. Come, see it with your own eyes. Witness that which will change the world. Elevator! I believe that is just the way to the other side of the hospital underground. See Lady and the Child. Someone is up ahead. What's wrong, my little master? Are you wondering about that person over there? I see. My. But we're busy at the moment. Let's come back later. The child and the old woman had disappeared. Woo. Yeah, if I must say, and this is not even the beginning of all the mystery this game has to provide. The beginning of this game is a cluster freck of mystery, if I must say. It's hard to stay focused. Even I know I have a very small attention span, but a rather short attention span. But the game still is, on some objective level, a little bit of a clusterfuck at the beginning. Hi, Justin. I'm glad I made it in time. Back there at the basement. I wouldn't want you to fall prey to a demon. You heard what Hikawa said, right? The world is about to be engulfed by chaos. It is called the Conception. The rebirth of the world, an event which no human has ever witnessed. Everyone outside this hospital will perish. I doubt anyone would approve of such a terrible thing. But even if we let this old world continue to exist, it would eventually lose all of its power. The world must first die for it to be born again. And I alone will carry the burden of its sin. No, I don't have any regrets. You came here led by fate. Well, more so led by my classmates, but sure, fate also. And it is your fate that you will live through the conception. It may actually be more painful than death. But I believe in you. Justin. Please find me. No matter how the world changes, I'll be your strength. As the maiden, I'll take part in the creation of the new world. I'm sure that I'll be able to provide you with the guidance that you need. I know it's difficult for you to understand, but we're out of time. Conveniently. Justin, if you can find me on your own, I promise that I'll tell you everything. The answers to all your questions, and what my true feelings are. To think that, correct me if I'm wrong, but Nocturne was their first real big foray into 3D, like, you know, game spaces. Like a fully 3D fledged, a full-fledged 3D adventure. Am I right? Hopefully I'm right. If so, to think they went from making games like Soul Hackers and the first two Shin Megami Tenseis to making this. And I don't think they had the highest of budgets for this generation. And for what they had to work with, they did a tremendous job, visually at least. Mysterious voice, you who is about to enter my world, show me your heart. You have nothing in your heart, not even a hint of reason. Pardon me? For the one who will shape this world, this cannot be. Go and discover yourself. So he's saying, I'm stupid and lack direction. As if. I've been around long enough. I'm confident in myself. I know what I'm doing. It is my honor to tell you that my little master has shown an interest in you. To what extent? Poor human, he wants to give you a special gift. Ooh. It is vital that you receive this gift. Oh, hello. Please do not move. It will only hurt for an instant. And then some instants longer. This will make you a demon. And it also might give you cataracts. Pardon if you heard me taking a sip of my Coke. But cutting out the audio for my commentary would mean cutting out the audio from the video awkwardly, so I typically don't edit out my commentary. Megatma, the essence of a demonic power. You have now joined the ranks of demons. I have? That sounds awesome. I must venture forth. My little master is always watching you, so don't bore him. I am seriously perturbed by your little master. You obtain the Megatma... More things to mispronounce. Mamagara. From the command menu. Okay, I know how this works. Okay. I mean, it's already been ingested, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Alright. Hello. What are you staring at me for? Am I that peculiar? Have you been living all your demon life in a cave? Well, somewhat of a cave. You can hear something from the inside of the room. It's drawing me in. What's going on? Oh, it's him. It's the guy. It's the boy. Who's there? Wait a minute. Aren't you that kid I met at the park? Where'd you get those sick-ass tattoos? What happened to you? I'm not sure myself. I wonder if those choices actually affect your chaos or law route. Alignment. I'm not sure. I see. Well, at least you still think like a human. So what the hell? Watch the languages going on. All of a sudden, I was blinded by the bright light, and the next thing I knew, I was here in this room. I took a quick look around, and it looks like I'm in a hospital. Since you're here too, does that mean this is the Shinjuku Medical Center? Anyways, as much as I want to know what's going on out there, I don't think it's safe for me to walk around. By the way, have you come across any yet? I do know, but what? Well, they're definitely not human. My guess is that they're demons. Bum bum bum. My strange experience, your new look, and these weird creatures. I don't think the police will be able to help us here. When do they ever, am I right? Damn, I might have to seriously consider the possibility. It's hard to believe, but if this is Shinjuku Medical Center, then I can't just rule it out. The conception could have occurred for real. Ba-ba-bum. I've seen this barrel-like object somewhere before. If my memory serves me right, it belongs to a man named Hikawa. He must have something to do with all this. Standing here talking won't get us anywhere. If you're strong enough to fight those demons, which you, for all you know, I'm not strong enough, then will you gather information for me? I tried talking to what looked like a ghost, but I didn't have much luck. What's happened to the world? Are there other humans out there? We can only learn the answers to these questions by finding somebody else. I wish I could do it myself, but I don't think I'd last very long against those demons. Besides, I'd like to spend some time studying this object. I'm counting on you. Pardon me again. Alright, so we will save. And yes, I have an old save, which I will overwrite. Okay. So that feels pretty good for a first episode. Since I am easily tired out, I'm going to stop it right here for now. I'll probably end up doing longer sessions as we get further into the game and I start actually playing more of it and not just walking around talking to people. So, that was the first episode. I'm sorry that there was no real, like, gameplay. But frankly, this intro is rather long. So, I will see you guys next time.